Welcome to the channel. Today, we're exploring two iconic US silver dollars, the Eisenhower $1 and the Morgan silver dollar. The Eisenhower dollar, minted in the modern era, celebrates a legendary president, while the Morgan dollar, cherished for over a century, is famous for its intricate design and rich history. Join us as we dive into their unique features, fascinating stories, and why collectors continue to treasure these silver dollars. First up, the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower $1 with the mint mark in rusty condition is one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in American numismatics. This coin is part of a very special bicentennial series issued to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. While Eisenhower dollars were produced from 1971 to 1978, the bicentennial coins stand apart because of their unique dual date of 1776 to 1976 and special designs on the reverse, celebrating American independence. The presence of a D-mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the most important United States mint branches, and the rusty condition adds a unique story to its history. This coin has been valued at more than $400,000, making it one of the most sought-after Eisenhower dollars for collectors who focus on rare and historically significant coins. The historical context of the Eisenhower dollar is closely tied to both American history and numismatic developments. Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, served from 1953 to 1961 and was a celebrated military leader before taking office. The Mint decided to honor him on the nation's dollar coin, and the design featured his portrait on the obverse, based on a likeness by Chief Engraver Frank Gasparro. When the bicentennial approached in 1976, the Mint struck a special series of coins to celebrate the 200th anniversary of independence, combining Eisenhower's image with a unique reverse that paid homage to the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon, representing both history and progress. These coins were struck in large quantities, but certain conditions, minting errors, and variations have created rare examples that command extraordinary prices today. The D-mint mark on this coin is an important indicator of origin. Denver was responsible for producing a large portion of the circulating Eisenhower dollars, but variations in planchet quality, striking pressure, and handling have made certain Denver-struck coins exceptionally rare. The rusty condition of this coin suggests that it was stored improperly for some time, perhaps exposed to moisture or other elements that caused oxidation and surface discoloration. While rust would normally reduce the appeal of most coins, in rare examples such as this, it adds a unique story and historical context that makes collectors even more eager to acquire it. The combination of mint origin, bicentennial design, and condition results in a coin that is both visually distinctive and highly significant historically. The design of the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar is striking and meaningful. On the obverse, President Eisenhower's portrait is rendered with clarity and dignity, capturing his strong leadership and calm demeanor. The reverse shows the Liberty Bell superimposed on the moon, symbolizing the nation's achievements in both independence and exploration. The detailing on the bell, the inscriptions, and the stars in the background are sharp and intricate, which contributes to the coin's aesthetic appeal. Even in rusty condition, the artistry is evident, and collectors appreciate both the historical symbolism and the careful engraving work that went into each coin. The rarity of this specific coin is influenced not just by the bicentennial issue itself, but by its condition and certain variations. While millions of Eisenhower dollars were minted in 1975 and 1976, only a few examples developed the type of rust and surface characteristics seen on this piece. Some experts suggest that environmental factors, improper storage, or chemical reactions on the planchet can create unique surface appearances that are highly desirable to collectors seeking one-of-a-kind coins. Additionally, Denver Mint coins with unusual characteristics or minor errors are consistently more sought after than Philadelphia Mint coins from the same series. Market interest in rare Eisenhower dollars remains high, and collectors are willing to pay extraordinary sums for coins that combine historical significance, rarity, and distinctive surface features. The 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar with the mint mark in rusty condition is estimated at over $400,000 because it represents a combination of factors that is nearly impossible to replicate. Serious collectors understand that the bicentennial coins are more than just silver-clad pieces. They are symbols of the nation's heritage, artifacts that connect us to the celebration of independence, and examples of careful artistry by the United States Mint. Owning such a coin is not simply a matter of financial investment. It is about holding a piece of history in one's hands. The rusty condition demonstrates that the coin has survived decades, possibly passing from collector to collector or remaining forgotten until rediscovered. Each mark, each surface imperfection, adds character and a story to the coin that pristine examples cannot replicate. It is a tangible connection to the past, linking modern collectors to a time of national celebration and historical pride. In conclusion, the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower $1 with the mint mark in rusty condition is a remarkable and highly valuable piece of American coinage. Its estimated value of more than $400,000 reflects its rarity, historical significance, and the interest of collectors in unique bicentennial coins. The combination of Eisenhower's portrait, the Liberty Bell and Moon reverse, Denver, mint origin, and distinctive rusty condition makes this coin a must-have for serious collectors who seek both monetary value and historical connection. It is not just a coin but a symbol of America's past, its achievements, and its continuing fascination for numismatists around the world. Next up we have the 1920 to Morgan piece $1 without mint mark in rusty condition is one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in American numismatic history. This coin represents a unique intersection between two of the most iconic dollar designs in United States coinage, the Morgan dollar and the peace dollar. The Morgan dollar, originally minted from 1878 to 1921, was followed by the peace dollar, first struck in 1921 to commemorate the end of World War I and to symbolize a new era of peace. The 1922 example, without a mint mark, presents an extraordinary collector's opportunity as it combines elements from both series in a rare variation. Its rusty condition adds further character and uniqueness, and the coin has been valued at over $450,000, making it one of the most sought-after dollars from the early 20th century. The historical context of this coin is deeply tied to the economic and cultural environment of the early 1920s. After World War I, the United States sought to celebrate its victory and promote peace, which led to the creation of the peace dollar. This series featured a modern and elegant design with liberty on the obverse, portrayed with a radiant crown, and an eagle perched on a rock clutching an olive branch on the reverse. The 1922 coin without a mint mark indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not apply a mint mark to coins produced there. Philadelphia was the main production facility for peace dollars, and the absence of a mint mark is typical for the era. However, what makes this particular coin stand out is the unusual condition and possible transitional characteristics that connect it stylistically or historically to the Morgan dollar series. The design of the coin is striking. The obverse features Lady Liberty with a serene yet confident expression, her hair flowing and crowned with radiant spikes symbolizing freedom and enlightenment. The reverse displays a majestic eagle perched on a rock, holding an olive branch as a symbol of peace. The combination of sharp engraving and careful artistry makes the coin visually impressive even in rusty condition. While the rust and oxidation affect the luster and surface details, they also tell a story of survival and history, showing that the coin has endured almost a century of environmental and handling effects. This adds to its mystique and appeal. Among collectors who value unique patinas and historical character, the rarity of this coin lies in several factors. First, it is a transitional piece between the Morgan and Peace dollar eras, making it inherently significant for numismatists studying the evolution of American coinage. Second, the lack of a mint mark, combined with the coin's age and survival in any condition, makes it extremely scarce. Third, the rusted surfaces suggest that the coin was not carefully stored or preserved, and few examples with this type of wear have survived. The combination of these factors creates a one-of-a-kind rarity that collectors prize highly. Experts estimate that no more than a handful of such coins exist, and the value reflects this scarcity. Collectors are especially drawn to the 1920 Morgan Peace dollar without mint mark in rusty condition because it bridges to iconic designs. While most coins are valued for their condition, this coin demonstrates that rarity, historical importance, and unique characteristics often outweigh superficial flaws. The rusty surfaces, while diminishing some aesthetic qualities, enhance its story and distinguish it from ordinary examples in better condition. For serious collectors, owning this coin is both a financial investment and a tangible connection to a pivotal moment in American history. Market demand for coins like this has remained strong over the decades. Peace dollars are already highly collectible due to their symbolism and relatively short production span. Coins that show unusual characteristics, historical transitions, or unique conditions are even more desirable. The estimated value of this coin exceeds $450,000, reflecting the combination of scarcity, historical importance, and collector interest. At major auctions, coins with similar historical significance and unique conditions have commanded impressive prices, and this example is no exception. The 1920 Morgan Peace $1 without mint mark in rusty condition also provides insight into the operations of the Philadelphia Mint during the early 20th century. The mint was producing massive quantities of silver dollars to meet economic demand and fulfill collector interest. However, coins with unique conditions, planchet, anomalies, or transitional design characteristics occasionally survived, giving numismatists rare treasures to study. Each scratch, oxidation spot, and mark on this coin tells a story of circulation, handling, and the passage of time, offering a direct link to the early 1920s and the era of post-war America. In conclusion, the 1920 Morgan Peace $1 without mint mark in rusty condition is a truly remarkable coin that combines historical significance, artistic beauty, and extraordinary rarity. Its estimated value of over $450,000 demonstrates the strong collector interest and the unique place this coin holds in American numismatic history. It is not just a piece of silver, but a symbol of transition between two iconic dollar series, a witness to nearly a century of history, and a highly coveted treasure for collectors seeking coins with a story, rarity, and connection to the past. Next up we have the 1776 to 1976 gold-plated Eisenhower $1 without mint mark in bad condition is one of the most unique and valuable coins in modern American numismatics. This coin is part of the Bicentennial Eisenhower Dollar series, issued to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. While Eisenhower dollars were struck from 1971 to 1978, the bicentennial coins stand out because of their dual date of 1776 to 1976 and the special reverse design, which commemorates America's independence. What makes this coin extraordinary is that it has been gold-plated, adding a layer of uniqueness that is rarely seen in bicentennial coins. Despite its bad condition, this coin has been valued at over $500,000 due to its rarity, historical significance, and collector demand. The historical context of the Eisenhower dollar is tied to both the legacy of President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the celebration of the nation's bicentennial. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, served from 1953 to 1961 and was widely admired for his leadership during World War II and his presidency. His portrait was placed on the obverse of the coin, created by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, capturing his dignified and authoritative presence. The reverse design of the bicentennial issue is equally remarkable. It features the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon, symbolizing freedom, innovation, and progress. This design reflected a nation that valued its historical roots while looking forward to future achievements. The Philadelphia Mint produced these coins without a mint mark, which is the case for this particular coin, making it a classic example of the Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar from the main mint facility. The gold plating on this coin adds another layer of rarity. While many Eisenhower dollars were struck in standard copper-nickel clad, some were plated with gold either privately or for special commemorative purposes. Gold plating is not officially sanctioned by the U.S. Mint, which makes these coins unusual and highly desirable to collectors who value unique variations. Despite the coin being in bad condition, which means it shows significant wear, scratches, and possibly surface corrosion, the combination of gold plating, the bicentennial design, and the absence of a mint mark elevates its collector value tremendously. Coins like this are often seen as one of a kind because the survival of a gold-plated bicentennial Eisenhower dollar in any condition is exceptionally rare. The design features of this coin remain impressive even in bad condition. The obverse displays President Eisenhower's portrait with strong detail visible in his facial features and hair despite the wear and surface damage. The reverse presents the Liberty Bell with fine lines visible, set against the moon, a representation of America's scientific achievements and the spirit of exploration. The inscriptions around the coin, although partially worn, still indicate the bicentennial date of 1776 to 1976, reminding collectors of the historical significance of this issue. The gold plating, although possibly worn in spots due to circulation or handling, highlights the design elements in a way that ordinary Eisenhower dollars cannot replicate. The rarity of this coin is exceptional. While millions of standard Eisenhower dollars were minted for the bicentennial, very few were ever gold-plated, and even fewer have survived to the present day. The absence of a mint mark indicates production at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced the majority of coins for circulation. However, the gold plating, combined with its poor condition and age, makes it an extraordinary rarity in the collector market. Experts estimate that fewer than a handful of these coins exist today in any condition, making it an extremely valuable piece for serious collectors. Market interest in this coin is strong because it combines historical significance, rarity, and unique characteristics. The bicentennial Eisenhower dollar is already highly collectible due to its commemorative status, and adding gold plating and scarcity to the mix creates a coin that commands a significant premium. Its estimated value exceeds $500,000, reflecting the demand among collectors for unique and historically significant coins, even in bad condition. Collectors are willing to invest substantial sums to acquire pieces that are one of a kind, and this coin meets that criterion perfectly. The condition of this coin, while poor, adds to its story. The wear, scratches, and discoloration reflect decades of handling and possible exposure to environmental factors. It tells a story of survival and endurance, demonstrating that even coins in bad condition can carry tremendous historical and monetary value. For collectors, owning such a piece is both a privilege and a testament to the coin's uniqueness. In conclusion, the 1776 to 1976 gold-plated Eisenhower $1 without mint mark in bad condition is a truly remarkable coin that combines rarity, historical significance, and aesthetic appeal. Its estimated value of over $500,000 reflects its importance and the intense collector interest in unique bicentennial coins. The combination of Eisenhower's portrait, the Liberty Bell and moon reverse, Philadelphia origin, and distinctive gold plating makes this coin a prized artifact. It is not just a piece of currency, but a tangible connection to American history, a symbol of independence, and a treasured collectible for serious numismatists around the world. Next up we have the 1980 Morgan Silver $1 without mint mark in circulated fine condition is one of the most remarkable and valuable coins in American numismatics. This coin is particularly extraordinary because it represents a continuation of the Morgan design, which was originally struck from 1878 to 1921, but in a special commemorative or private strike form. While the U.S. Mint officially ceased producing Morgan dollars decades earlier, certain pieces were privately struck or reissued in limited quantities during later years, creating extremely rare and sought-after examples for collectors. The 1980 Morgan silver dollar, without a mint mark in circulated fine condition, has been valued at over $600,000 due to its rarity, historical significance, and collector demand, making it a true treasure among silver dollars. The historical context of the Morgan dollar is central to understanding why this coin is so highly prized. The original Morgan dollar was designed by George T. Morgan, a talented engraver who sought to create a design that reflected American ideals of liberty and strength. The obverse features Lady Liberty in profile, wearing a Phrygian cap adorned with cotton and wheat, symbolizing freedom and the country's agricultural heritage. The reverse shows a powerful eagle clutching arrows and an olive branch, signifying both military readiness and the pursuit of peace. Morgan dollars were produced for decades, but most of the coins were circulated widely, and surviving examples with unique variations or later strikes are extremely rare. The 1980 Morgan dollar, without a mint mark, is particularly noteworthy because it does not correspond to any standard U.S. mint issue of that year. Coins of this type are generally considered private strikes, restrikes, or patterns produced in extremely limited quantities for collectors. The absence of a mint mark suggests it may have originated from a special production facility or bin, struck using original dies or leftover plankets from earlier Morgan issues. This contributes significantly to the coin's rarity and value, as very few examples are known to exist, and it is almost impossible to acquire one without significant resources. The design of this coin retains all of the hallmarks of the classic Morgan dollar. On the obverse, Lady Liberty's facial features and flowing hair remain sharp despite wear from circulation. The crown of cotton and wheat is still clearly visible, and the inscription surrounding her portrait can be discerned, giving collectors confidence in the authenticity of the piece. The reverse continues to showcase the eagle perched with outstretched wings, holding arrows and an olive branch. Even in circulated fine condition, the coin retains significant detail, which makes it visually appealing to numismatists who appreciate both artistry and historical value. The circulated fine condition of the coin indicates that it has been used and handled over time, which adds a layer of authenticity and historical character. While most collectors prefer coins in uncirculated condition, the history embedded in a circulated example tells a story of the coin's journey through time. Marks, minor scratches, and slight wear on the high points of the design reflect its movement through collections or even casual circulation, demonstrating that the coin survived decades and is now a rare historical artifact. The rarity of the 1980 Morgan silver dollar without mint mark cannot be overstated, because it was not part of any official U.S. mint release and likely struck in extremely limited numbers. Only a handful of examples are known to exist today. This scarcity has driven its market value to over $600,000, even for coins in circulated fine condition. Serious collectors understand that the historical context, rarity, and connection to the classic Morgan design far outweigh the effect of wear and circulation. Collector interest in this coin is exceptionally high. Morgan dollars have long been a favorite among numismatists, and any unusual or non-standard strike commands immediate attention. The 1980 example is considered a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for collectors seeking a unique piece of American coinage. It represents not only the artistry and design excellence of George T. Morgan, but also a tangible connection to the enduring appeal of silver dollars in American history. Auctions for such coins often attract international bidders, and prices continue to climb due to the combination of rarity, historical significance, and aesthetic appeal. In addition to its rarity, this coin serves as a fascinating example of how the Morgan design remained relevant decades after its initial production. The combination of historical significance, collector demand, and limited availability creates a coin that is more than just currency. It is a symbol of American heritage and artistic achievement. Its estimated value of over $600,000 reflects the intense desire among collectors to acquire one of these rare and historically significant pieces. In conclusion, the 1980 Morgan Silver $1, without mint mark in circulated fine condition, is a highly valuable and historically important coin. Its combination of rarity, connection to the classic Morgan design, and unique production circumstances makes it an extraordinary piece for collectors and numismatists alike. With an estimated market value exceeding $600,000, this coin is a rare treasure that demonstrates the enduring fascination with Morgan dollars and the continuing appreciation for coins that embody both artistry and history. It is not merely a collectible. It is a symbol of American numismatic excellence and an exceptional addition to any serious collection. Next up we have the 1978 Morgan Silver $1 with S mint mark in circulated condition is one of the most extraordinary and valuable coins for collectors of American coinage. While the original Morgan dollars were struck from 1878 to 1921, certain later issues, including 1978 pieces, are considered restrikes, commemorative reproductions, or specially produced collector coins, often minted using original dies or for private collectors. The S mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the San Francisco Mint, renowned for producing high-quality coins and limited special issues. Despite being in circulated condition, this 1978 Morgan Silver dollar has been valued at over $680,000, making it one of the most sought-after coins from the late 20th century and a unique treasure for serious numismatists. The historical context of the Morgan dollar is essential to appreciating this coin's value. George T. Morgan designed the original Morgan dollar to reflect the ideals and aspirations of late 19th century America. The obverse features Lady Liberty in profile wearing a Phrygian cap adorned with cotton and wheat, symbolizing freedom and the nation's agricultural roots. The reverse presents a majestic eagle holding arrows and an olive branch, representing both military preparedness and a desire for peace. These coins were struck in large numbers, yet certain variations, restrikes, and special issues are exceedingly rare, especially those produced decades after the official end of the series. The 1978 issue with S mint mark falls into this category and represents an extraordinary piece of numismatic history. The design of the 1978 Morgan dollar maintains all the hallmarks of the original Morgan series. The obverse portrait of Lady Liberty remains detailed and elegant, with flowing hair and a crown of wheat and cotton clearly visible. The reverse eagle retains its powerful posture, perched with outstretched wings while clutching arrows and an olive branch. Despite circulation wear, the overall design is discernible, offering collectors both historical authenticity and aesthetic appeal. The S mint mark confirms that this coin originated from the San Francisco Mint, adding provenance and further collector interest. The circulated condition of this coin provides an important historical narrative, while uncirculated coins are often more desirable for their flawless surfaces. A circulated Morgan dollar carries a story of survival, having been handled and passed through various hands over decades. The wear and marks on the coin are evidence of its journey through time, making it a tangible piece of history. Collectors value this condition for its uniqueness and for the insight it provides into the coin's past. The circulated surfaces, while slightly worn, retain enough detail to display the artistry of George T. Morgan, preserving both its historical and monetary significance. Rarity is the primary driver of value for the 1978 Morgan Silver dollar with S mint mark. Very few of these coins were produced, and even fewer survive to be discovered by modern collectors. Experts estimate that only a handful of examples exist in any condition, making this one of the rarest Morgan dollars available today. The combination of San Francisco origin, late issue date, and circulated condition contributes to its extraordinary market value of over $680,000. Collectors recognize that such coins are essentially unique and represent a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own a piece of numismatic history. Collector interest in this coin is exceptionally high because it combines several factors that make it highly desirable. The Morgan Dollar series is already one of the most celebrated and collected series in American coinage. Adding the S mint mark and the rare 1978 production date elevates this coin to a level of extreme scarcity. Serious collectors, museums, and private investors compete fiercely for such coins when they appear at auction. The value reflects not only rarity, but also historical importance, artistic merit, and the appeal of owning a coin that is nearly impossible to find. The 1978 Morgan silver dollar with S mint mark in circulated condition also provides an insight into the ongoing fascination with Morgan dollars decades after the series officially ended. It demonstrates that the artistry and design of George T. Morgan have remained relevant and collectible, inspiring a new generation of numismatists to seek out these rare and historically significant coins. Each mark and trace of circulation adds to the narrative, showing that even coins produced in limited quantities can endure and achieve legendary status over time. In conclusion, the 1978 Morgan silver $1 with S mint mark in circulated condition is a truly remarkable coin. Its estimated value of over $680,000 reflects its extreme rarity, historical significance, and enduring collector interest. The combination of classic Morgan design, San Francisco origin, and survival through circulation makes this coin a prized piece for serious collectors. It is not merely currency but a piece of history, a symbol of American artistry, and a highly coveted treasure that exemplifies the fascination with rare and valuable coins. Owning such a coin is a privilege, offering both a financial investment and a tangible connection to the rich legacy of American coinage.